Welcome back to Scrummy, where I show you how to make simple and delicious recipes. Today I'm making a non-baked cherry cheesecake. This cheesecake is rich, creamy, decadent and easy to make. You'll find the recipe in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe for a new recipe every week. Alright everyone, it's time to start baking this cherry cheesecake. To get started, we're making the biscuit base. For the cheesecake base, I'm using bourbon creams. If you don't have these, you can use Oreo biscuits or even digestive or graham crackers. You need to crush the biscuits. I find a food processor so much easier to do this step. If you don't have one, just use a plastic bag and the bottom of a cup to break the biscuits up. If you're crushing your biscuits by hand, they don't need to be really fine like these. Just make sure to break up any big lumps. Pour the biscuit crumb into a bowl and add the melted butter. Mix together until you have the texture of wet sand. The biscuit base on this cheesecake is nice and thick, just the way I like it. There's no need to grease the tin due to the amount of butter in the biscuit crumb. Don't worry, it won't stick. Now you can pour the biscuit crumb into an 8-inch, 20cm springform tin. Using a spoon, press the biscuit base down until it's nice and smooth. You can bring the crumb up the side of the tin if you like, but I like to see the different layers in a cheesecake. This needs to chill now, so place in the fridge for 30 minutes. Now let's make the cheesecake filling. For the cheesecake filling, I'm using room temperature full fat cream cheese. Take it out of the fridge 30 minutes before using and it'll make it so much easier to mix. To sweeten up the cheesecake, add icing sugar. I'm adding a teaspoon of lemon juice and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract for flavour. The final ingredient is double cream. You can whip this separately and fold it into the cream cheese filling. But I find adding it now so much easier, quicker, and it works perfectly. Whisk until all the ingredients are combined. Just be careful not to overmix. When I see trails on the cream cheese filling, just like these, I tend to stop mixing at this stage. When the filling is smooth and you have a nice thick mixture, remove the cheesecake base from the fridge. Pour the filling on top. This cream cheese filling is lovely and smooth, a perfect consistency, so fingers crossed it will set good. Use a spatula to spread the filling out. Try and level it out as best you can so you have a nice smooth finish. Place in the fridge for at least 5 hours, but I prefer to leave it overnight as the cheesecake will have more time to set. Now it's time to put the finishing touches to the cherry cheesecake. Remove the cheesecake from the fridge and pipe some sweetened cream around the side of the cheesecake. If you check out my video for chocolate eclair roll, you'll see how I made a delicious chantilly cream, which is basically a sweetened cream. I'll include a link to the video in the description box down below. To finish off, I'm adding a cherry pie filling. If you don't have this, use black cherries and thicken the juice with corn flour, or use a nice sugar-free cherry jam. If you want to try something different, add a mix of your favourite berries. Place in the fridge until you're ready to eat. To get a perfect slice, you need to use a sharp knife dipped in hot water. Every time you make a cut, clean the knife. Look at those delicious cheesecake layers, a nice thick biscuit base, delicious cream cheese filling, and to top it off, mouth-watering cherries. Make sure to let me know what your favourite cheesecake is. I have so many lovely cheesecake recipes on my channel. I hope you give this non-baked cherry cheesecake a try. It's a delicious recipe and so easy to make. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next week for another Scrummy recipe.